Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to start a series where I'm going to teach you Microsoft Excel from scratch till advanced level. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to use the Excel as a beginner. For example, first we have to open the Excel file. If you haven't opened the file, you will go to this window option, click here Excel, and double click the file, and you will be able to open the Excel file. Wait a second. Yes, now we have the option like a blank workbook or the templates, or you can have more templates as well, and these are your previously used Excel files. So now we just need the blank workbook. So there is a difference between the workbook and a worksheet. When we open, so this is based, the Excel file is a workbook. Under the workbook, we have this sheet. These are known as worksheets. So there is a difference between the workbook and the worksheet. Workbook is the main Excel file, and worksheets are these tabs. One worksheet, one, two, three, four, like this. Now, first we will know about the interface of the Excel. This main interface like file, home, insert. These are the ribbon tabs. These are the ribbon tabs, and these are the groups like here the font groups, alignment groups, number groups, style groups, and like these. Here we have the formula box. Here we will enter the formula, and this is the name box. Here, for example, this is the name of the cell. For example, C4. This is the quick access toolbar. This is the quick access toolbar. You can add more as well. We will do this later. Now, how to enter the data. For example, we will click anywhere in the cell. If we click here, we will see, for example, 3 4 2 3, again like this. We will enter the data. If we want to delete it, just delete it. So like this, we can use our these are just for the large amount of data. What we will do is we will just click on the cell which we want. For example, if we want to just clear the 3, we will click on the cell and just press delete. It will be deleted. If we select other, it will be deleted. So like this, it will be deleted. Now we are going to, if we, for example, we have the 3 here, we want to move it. We will move it to here. And just to remind you that these are the columns in A, B, C, D, and these are the rows 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we will see 3. So where 3 is written, so we want to know. We will see, check, for example, from C this one, and here this one, where both columns and rows are matching to the cell, then this become the address of that cell. So what is the address of the cell? The column is C and the row is 2. So C2, so like C, name is C2. So this is the name of our cell. Now what we wanna do is we wanna bold the cell. For example, I wanna just see data. So we want to bold the text. We wanna just italic the text. Underline. Then change the font. Change the whatever font you wanna do, and then increase the size. Decrease the size. If we can just increase the width of the columns as well. Double click it. See, the width is increased. We can move it like this as well. We want to highlight the cell. We will just click the highlighting colors, and then what we will do is we want to highlight the text color. These colors, this color, see, the color is changed. Now what we will see here is the alignment of the cell. For example, if for example we have the data like this, see the data is moving in below, in the middle, in the top, on the right, on the left, like this. Now we want to know about the, for example, we don't want to increase the, we don't want to increase this, we don't want to just mess the size of the column. So but here you see our name is reaching to the other cells, other column. So what we will do is we will select the cell, select more than one cell, and then just do margin center. See, our all the other cells have the same width, but it has become to the like this. What we can do is margin center, merge across, merge cells, unmerge cells. See, unmerge cells, merge across. Now what we want to do is we have to return 3, and we want to change the number of the format. For example, we want to convert into percentage 300 into currency dollars, comma, comma. If I wanna just increase the zeros, these zeros, if I wanna decrease the zeros after the number like this, and then we have like this as well. We will enter the number or whatever you want to text, and then go to this number format. If we want to convert it into number, currency, accounting, short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction, whatever. Now let's see, we'll just enter the date. Today it's 11/14/2025. This is the date we have written. Now we will convert it into long format. See, November 14, 2025. So now what we will do now, and also another thing as well. For example, we have the table here, and we want to just give the border to the cells, bottom border. See, we have the only bottom borders, only top borders, on the side borders, on the right borders. We want to use thick outside borders. See, our border size increases, and then we can change the color of the borders, line color of the borders. Then we can change the line style, whatever style we wanna do. See, changing, escape, it will be escaped. And then we have now, okay, initial formatting, insert. Now we will go to the insert. We have all the options here as well. So first go to the view. We don't want this grid line, these lines here showing here. What we will do is we will just off the grid lines. See, no grid line showing here. And then if we go to the insert, here we have the pivot table options, and that we will just will understanding later. And then we have the illustrations. Illustrations we like different shapes we can enter. And this one, just we can increase the like this for this one as well. Insert like this, and then we have the charts and graphs. We will do it by later. And then draw options here. And then the page layout, formulas, data, data format. We will understand all these things later in our advanced lectures. What I want is, I don't want this formatting options here. Instead of doing it one by one, we will select all, go to this clear format, and here see all are formatting, the colors, the bold, and whatever the borders, all have become to just a single text. Now we will see how to enter the formulas. First, let me enter the data student name, for example A, B, C, D, numbers, score, 10, 5, 3, 2, 4. Now what we want to do is, we want to sum all these numbers of the students. So what we will do is, so the first thing in starting the formula is that what we will do is, we will just select is equal to sign from the keyboard. Then what we want to do is sum. We want to sum the numbers. We will just select sum, write sum, and then click open bracket, and we will select these options like this, not the one by one, but we will select this, the first one, and then drag it to the last, and then close the bracket. See 2021. There is another method as well, is equal to, select one, click plus from the keyboard, plus from the keyboard, and then this one, then this one, then this one. So like, yeah, we have entered another plus after that, so that's this one as well. Now we want to just know the average. We don't want the sum of it. Again, we will do is equal to average. Same. Select all these numbers. So the average is 5.25. Now I want the who got the maximum number. What are the maximum number? Is equal to max. Select. So 10 is the maximum number. Minimum number, min, the number, close brackets, 2 is the minimum number. Now we will just delete this. I wanna sort the numbers. We will select the cells all, then we will go to the sort and filters. What we will do is, we will just select it smallest to the largest. See, C2 has become on the top, B, then D, like this. We have the smallest to the largest. Now if we have a large number of data and we want to replace the sum cells, we will just find and replace. We want to replace 2 with the 4. Find all. See, only 2 is highlighted, and replace all. See, we made one replacement, it has converted 2 into 4. We can do it by the text as well, so whatever we want, we can do that. Now what we want to do is, we want to just create a chart out of it. We will select our data, select the student name in this one, go to the insert, go to this recommended chart. See, we have our first chart. So we have created our first chart. We can just format it as well. So in our advanced class where I will teach you that about the chart data visualization, I will teach you the whole thing from the insert, these charts, the formatting, that how to change these one, the colors and everything, and also these options as well. So in advanced class we will do everything. And first let me just correct few things so that it should look good. This is what we have learned today. And see, this one is on the left side. We will go and just select to the middle. Everything is in the middle. We can change the color of the bars as well. We will select the bars, go to the format, change the colors to the color of your choice. The student score. We can change the title as well. Students score. Now we will just in the view tab close the grid line as well. So now we have the tabs. We can just delete the remaining tabs, the extra tab that we have, and we will name it as well, students sheet. We can color this as well. Tab color, right click, tab color, and like this. Now we want to save the student record. What we will do is we will go to the file, save as. Now you have to write the name, students score, and then browse whatever location that you want to score. You want to save this workbook, desktop, and we have the option here as well, Excel workbook, Excel macro enabled workbook. I will explain you these options as well later on, but now for now you will select the default one, Excel workbook, and just save it. See, close it, save. Student score. We will double click here. Just close it. See, our chart is set. That's it for the today's class. This was just a beginner class. I will be starting this. I will continue this series to the next level where I will teach you everything from formulas to the data visualization in the form of dashboard. So if you found this helpful, please give it a thumb up, subscribe, and check out the next video, Excel formulas you must know as a beginner. In that video I will teach you the advanced formulas. In this video I have taught you about the basic, like the sum, every. In the next video we will think about the VLOOKUP, index, and all that. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.